sad to state, Secretary, hanggang very recently po, ang dami pa pong nagte-text sa akin ng mga ABS-CBN former workers who fought for the rights for regularization and back wages. Isa po doon, namatay na. Ito po, nireview ko po yung pangyayari, Secretary. There's only one labor arbiter out of 10 handling various ABS-CBN cases for regularization and payment of CBA benefit. Nakapag-close, isa lang po out of 10. Ito po yung sa case ni Enrico Adriano et al. Yung iba po, nakipag-settle na lang. I don't know how the settlement was arrived. I just hope that the settlement was in favor of the aggrieved workers. Hindi ko po maintindihan kasi, Mr. Chair, why there should be a settlement. It's a pure execution of judgment. Anong isa-settle doon? I would request, Mr. Chair, that the NLRC should submit a report on how this settlement were arrived and whether or not it favored the embattled workers of ABS-CBN. Mr. Chair, ito po yung iba pang nakalap ko pong information. Under Labor Arbiter Morales sa PASAP, meron na rin pong writ of execution dito, and this is already for a very long time. But she allowed the petition of ABS-CBN for extraordinary remedy. Hindi ko po maintindihan yun, Mr. Chair. Nasa stage na po ng execution. Why would the arbiter allow or entertain a petition for extraordinary remedy? I think this is a very strange animal in this stage of an execution. Ang dami pong puro delay na lang eh. Ano po ba yung extraordinary remedy in a stage of execution? Pwede po ng arbiter kung nandyan po ba yun? For my personal education, Mr. Chair.
Secretary Legasmar.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
Kong
yes.
Marcoleta, yun pong mga status ng nabanggit yung kaso. Nag-submit po kami ng update 3 or 4 days ago dahil meron pong mga development at totoo po yung sinabi ninyo, meron na pong mga settlement at kami po ay interesado rin na makita na ang settlement ay hindi naman naglagay sa alanganin sa ating mga manggagawa na nagreklamo.
Yes po,
Kahit
Secretary.
po kami, Kong Marcoleta, medyo yung nabanggit po ninyo na extraordinary relief, medyo pinariripaso ho namin yung proseso na yan sapagkat parang bumabalik po tayo doon sa pinanggalingan. Meron na po nabanggit ninyo, meron na pong final and executory order ang atin pong Supreme Court. Bakit ba meron pang ganyan na lumalabas na proseso? Siguro po para makapagbigay ng karagdagan at medyo lubusang maunawaan. Ano ba itong proseso na to? Narito po yung acting chairman ng atin pong NLRC. Kung ipapahintulot po ng ating chair, baka pwedeng makapagbigay ng konting paliwanag para naman po sa atin pong kapakinabangan. So, Mr. Chair, pwede po bang
Yes, we recognize the NLRC Chair.
Mr. Chair, magandang hapon. And with the permission of our Secretary, Sir, as of the moment, out of 10 cases ng ABS-CBN, 7 po doon ay settled na and fully satisfied. Ang 3 na lang po ang naiwan, which is yung isa po, pending approval ng computation, that is 63 million. And the other one is may pending motion to transfer ang payment from BDO to NLRC. And after that po, ibibigay na sa ating mga workers. And ang pangatlo po ay...
Saan po yung nagsasalita? Hindi ko po makita.
Sir, magandang tanghali po. At saka yung pangatlo po ay yun lang po ng submission. Mayroon po kasing requirement yun sa LER, yung submission po ng papeles ng sa CBA. So, out of 10 po, 7 na po yung fully satisfied or settled. And doon po sa settlement po, sir, all complainants are represented by their counsel. So, hindi naman po sila agrabyado doon, sir.
I'm sorry, Secretary Laguesma, Mr. Chair. Ang nireview ko po yung report na sinapin nyo sa akin about 2-3 days ago. Lahat po ng ito ay puro dilatory tactics ng ABS-CBN. Pare-pareho po tayong abogado. Hindi po ako naniniwala that by simply executing the award, ang dami pang mga cheche-boretche na kailangan. Tingnan po ninyo ito. ABS-CBN was allowed to continuously ask for extension of time. Tingnan nyo, three consecutive instances. June 20, 2023, July 3, 2023, July 12, 2023. It's only a matter of executing the award. Ano po yung motion for extension of time? Lahat po ng ito ay ginagawa lamang para lamang, ayun po, exhaust na po yung energy ng mga tao. Sabi ko nga po sa inyo, isa na po yung namatay, dalawa na po yung nasa ospital. Dahil matatanda na po itong mga ito. So how much more time will they need to be able to enjoy at least the final award granted to them by the High Court? Ito po. Sa first case po, Secretary Laguesma, Mr. Chair, there are 103 complainants. On March 2022, there is already a motion for execution of awarded benefits to 69 complainants. ABS-CBN opposed the motion claiming that there were only 45 complainants left. 13 were excluded, 11 issued quit claims and withdrew their claims. Paano po? How can you contest this? Final and executory, sasabihin ng ABS-CBN, 45 lang ang complainants left, 13 were excluded. You are insulting the decision of the Supreme Court. October 22, there was already an order approving computation of complainants' judgment award of 89,534,334 pesos 85 centavos at meron na pong issuance of execution. ABS-CBN filed a petition for extraordinary remedy assailing the order.
Congressman
Ano po?
Marcoleta,
Ano po ito, Mr. Chair?
Congressman Marcoleta, I just want to remind you that your time has already expired.
I know, Mr. Chair, but considering that the other interpolator was also granted the same benefit, I assume that you'll be magnanimous also in giving me a little time for 2 minutes.
Please
Mr.
proceed.
Chair, there were then series of conferences set further delaying the execution of awarded benefits until around 16 complainants agreed to settle. Ito yung problema. NLRC continuously and repeatedly exhausts the energy of these litigants. Alam nila na kawawa ang buhay nila. Yung iba nasa ospital po, kailangan ng pera nila. So nakipag-settle na lang. This is the NLRC, National Labor Relations Commission, ordered by the Supreme Court to just simply supply it. They continue to text me almost every day. This is the primary channel who said that minamahal nila yung kanilang workers. Some time ago, they say that they love their laborers. At ito ang ginawa nilang issue against me. Sabi po nila, kapamilya nila itong mga ito. This is not happening, Mr. Chairman. Secretary Laguesma, for the last time, I plead to you, habang buhay pa itong mga taong ito, will you personally commit to me? Kung sakali po, pwede ko kayong samahan sa NLRC para lang katukin natin ang puso nila. Kawawa po ang mga taong ito. The highest court already spoke. Can you commit that, Secretary?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Secretary Benny.
Yes, actually, we have already instructed the commission to review this layer because I personally believe that it's like going back to square one when there is already a final and executory judgment by the Supreme Court. And we also would like to share the information that all of those labor arbiters that have been actually handling these cases, we have already called them to the office to make sure that the process will be expedited, Mr. Chairman. And I'd like to assure the good Congressman Marcoleta, that we will actually pursue so that those entitlement legally by our four complainants mapakinabangan po hanggat sila po ay may buhay pa. Yun po ang aming commitment kay Congressman Marcoleta po. At sa committee po, hindi lamang po kay Congressman Marcoleta sapagkat maaari pong meron pang ibang mga sitwasyon na ganito rin po ang nangyayari. Ito lang po siguro ang naha-highlight. At hindi po siguro kinakailangan na maghintay pa ng ikangay panawagan para yung pong nararapat na last stage ng proceeding, yung pong execution, sana po ay maisagawa na kaagad. Maraming salamat po.
Salamat po, Mr. Chair. Salamat po, Secretary Laguesma. Hindi po kayo nagkukumit sa akin. Nagkukumit po kayo sa mga taong pinag-uusapan natin. At nakukumit po kayo sa good governance, parte po ng pangunguna ng ating Pangulo, Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, Congressman Marcoleta. The chair will now recognize from the minority, Congressman